Yo, what's going on, everybody? Hope you're having a great day today. So before we get into discussing this 2042 update, if you wouldn't mind checking the links down in the description, I've got my Discord, my Twitch, my Instagram, my TikTok, everything down there. We do polls on the Discord server for Saturday nights when we play multiplayer horror games, and even polls for single player games to play on stream and everything like that. So if you're interested in any of that, links are down in the description. Again, thank you. I really appreciate it. All right, let's talk about this 2042 update. So I want to talk about this in sections. So first I'm going to start with Euima. I'm not gonna lie, I enjoy this map. I enjoyed it in Battlefield 5 and I enjoyed it in this game. There's still some issues with it that I want to talk about, but overall I think this is a good addition to the map pool, and Lord knows we need that in 2042. This map looks great visually. It has decent flow, and most of the flags are fun to fight over. The volcano being active really does add a nice aesthetic to the map, and visually it looks incredible. I just gotta be straight up. Like I said before though, this shit isn't all sunshine and rainbows. Some sections of this map still just simply do not have enough cover. The first sector in Breakthrough also somehow feels even worse than it did in Battlefield 5, at least to me, and the amount of vehicles feels excessive. I'm not saying any vehicles should be removed from the map entirely, but it really feels like maybe too many of them can spawn at once, at least in some of the game modes. Like, I shit you not, we had so many times where we were just all running around scrambling to take out vehicles, because for every one that we'd kill, another one or two would show up immediately. I will also say I'm obviously an infantry player. I like playing vehicles and I like the dynamic of having vehicles in the game, and taking out vehicles feels incredible, but too many of them really fucks it up. Other than that though, I legitimately think this is a good addition to the maps in 2042, at least for Conquest. I also dig the trench warfare on Euima, just as a little side note. Alright, moving on from Euima though, let's talk about the free pass with all the Battlefield 6 rewards. I will have footage on screen of every tier in the pass, just in case you haven't seen any of it yet. I'm not gonna lie, I like a lot of the rewards in here. Each page is themed around a different older title in the Battlefield franchise, and me being a longtime fan of the Battlefield franchise, a lot of this stuff is pretty fun and cool to see. The Battlefield 6 rewards are spread across each page, having one tier for the Battlefield 6 rewards per page. But these tiers are actually packs, and there's, I believe, about 28 items total between those tiers for the Battlefield 6 rewards. So I honestly don't have any problems with the rewards that are in the pass themselves. Now, what I do have a problem with is how fucking grindy this pass is. I get it, it's completely free, but even still, this is actually insane, bruh. I have literally had matches where I went 42 and 14 or some shit, got like 8 captures, 40 something assists, and I literally only got like 3 fucking tokens. That is absolutely insane, DICE. Like, what in the ever-living fuck? They need to fix this, bro. I'm only just now like halfway through the pass, and it costs like 20k XP to get 1 token. But yeah, overall, I'd say this is a pretty good pass. It's up to you whether or not it's worth playing 2042 for, though. The Battlefield 6 rewards in particular, I find really nice looking. I know we can't see all the ones that are in there since they're in packs, but especially like this Battlefield 4 page where we have the Chinese engineer as a skin for Battlefield 6. Like, that's fucking sick, bro. I can't wait to use that when the game launches. I really like all the little nods and references too that they got in here, like the stretchy neck. That shit is just pure classic Battlefield memes, bro. But again, at the end of the day, it's up to you whether or not it's worth playing 2042 for all this stuff. Let me know down in the comments what you think of the pass and all the rewards. Do you like any of them? Do you only like some of them? Do you not like any of them? You think they're all trash? Let me know what you think. Moving on from the pass now though, we gotta talk about the meat and potatoes, especially for someone like me that plays a lot of infantry, the weapons. So for the weapons, we got the RC Lynx anti-material rifle, the F2000, and the prototype, which is hidden in the menus and requires you to complete the Phantom Program Easter egg. Or just glitch your way to unlocking it, because this shit wasn't playtested like at all. Lynx is okay, I guess. This thing sounds meaty as fuck, but has a slow ass bullet velocity and doesn't do much damage to vehicles either, despite being an anti-material rifle. Not gonna lie, I most likely will not be using this thing again. Prototype is also kind of just meh. It has a slow fire rate, decent damage, and a built-in underbarrel grenade launcher, but honestly this thing kind of just feels like a reskinned, shittier version of the S-FAR. far. I even think it may have almost the exact same damage profile with just some slight tweaks, which is actually pretty fucking crazy considering the amount of effort you're supposed to go through to get this fucking thing. It looks really cool, but honestly, it's not all that great, and it's not worth it once they patch the glitch. I'm just telling you right now. The F2000, on the other hand, is fucking bonkers, bro. If you set this thing up correctly, it has an RPM of 960 as an assault rifle. And not only that, but it has just about no recoil, and its first two damage ranges have the same TTK because it only drops from 22 to 20 damage. I don't know who the fuck at DICE thought that that made sense and thought that decreasing it by 2 would affect the TTK in this instance, but congratulations to them, I guess. I don't even know what to say, dude. I fucking suck hot ass at math, and I could have told you that that doesn't change it being a 5-shot kill. This thing is an absolute beam machine though, so I fully expect it to get nerfed here pretty soon. But at least for right now, I don't know if they're going to end up nerfing it into the ground, but right now it's pretty fun to use, even knowing that it's pretty busted. And I've always loved the F2000 in pretty much any game I've ever played with it. So honestly, a solid addition of an assault rifle to the game. It's pretty fun to use. Like I said, I expect it to get nerfed here really soon. But another plus side is it's not a portal weapon, so it actually has the full set of mastery unlocks, including the weapon skin. Unlike all the portal weapons, I still don't understand why the portal weapons don't have the tier 1 skins. I remember during this game's life cycle, every time I would hear they did an update to the portal weapons, I would hop on the game just to check if they added the tier 1 skins finally, and they didn't. They never did, and I will never understand why. Please tell me I'm not the only one that thinks that that's weird, bro. Let me know down in the comments if you've ever wondered that, or maybe you never thought of it before. I don't know. Maybe I'm just a fucking oddball. Anyways, I'm gonna stop being old and rambling about random bullshit. So there was a little bit more content added in this update. We got 2 more vehicles, the Frogfoot and the A10 Warthog. Now, I'm gonna be straight up. Every time I try to fly something, I end up just nosediving it into the ground, so I haven't tried either of these fucking things. But I have heard that I believe it was the Warthog is pretty fucking nuts. But like I said, I'm absolute ass with aerial vehicles, so I'm sorry I don't got any gameplay of those or any opinions about those, but just in case you didn't know about those, they were ported over to All Out Warfare from Portal. So I think that's just about everything in this update. There was a insane fucking bug with the underbarrel shotgun that was giving every pellet the full damage of the weapon you had it equipped on, so you could put it on a sniper rifle and just like annihilate helicopters and shit out of the air, but they vaulted the underbarrel shotgun so they can fix it. I know I'm pretty late to the party talking about this update, but I wanted to give myself time to actually use all the new weapons and even get the F2000 unlocked, because you have to unlock it through the free pass. But yeah, I'd love to know what you guys think about everything in the update. Do you like the weapons? Do you like Euima? Do you like the pass? Do you not like any of it? Do you just flat out hate 2042 and you're not going to play it regardless? Let me know down in the comments. And one more time, check the links in the description. I stream just about every single day on Twitch at about 7:30 p.m. EST. I hope to see some of you guys over there, and I'll catch y'all later. Stay wacky out there. Peace.